Hello, Taurus. Elsie here with another bonus read, my friends. How are you, my bull gang? I am a Taurus sun, by the way, so I'm part of your bull gang. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thanks so much for clicking here. Look, y'all, you always love on me so much with being in the comments and your thumbs up. Thank you so much for sharing and liking. I appreciate you so much. I'm here with another Oracle deck and feel that we need some Oracle energy here along with the tarot. Let's throw some cards and find out what's going on. These readings, when I come and give them to you as a bonus, I do not put a time or a date on them, so take it as it resonates. All right, Taurus, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. And if you're cross-watching a Taurus, thanks for doing that. I come here during the week and I drop a reading for you every time I'm sitting at this table because you eat my readings up so quickly. Just trying to keep you in readings. You go, I'm just trying to keep up with you. All right, here we go, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way. Today's Thanksgiving Day in the U.S. So if you are an American, no matter where you are around the world, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. In Canada, we have ours in October. Ours is actually about the harvest, and that's how it goes down here. The Thanksgiving comes after the harvest, and that's the time when you share your wares. And so we had ours back on October 16. But thanks for the well wishes. Okay. So first card out, we have fun. It's a good thing. Yes, we have card number 2. I think you know that better days are coming. Oh, better days are coming for you. That's Dermot Kennedy. It's a song. Better days are coming. Better days are coming for you. Just listening. Hang on. You've been a soldier. Waiting on a train that just won't come, Taurus. That's what it feels like. There might be something there in that song for you. You might want to look up the lyrics. Waiting for a train that just won't come. You know what? A whole bunch, like the whole bottom of the deck fell out, and this card was pointing up, and I thought, I'll put it back in, and it should come out if it wants to, and there it is. We have card number 14, angel numbers. Confirmation. You're about to get confirmation about something. I want to say that if you are seeing numbers, if you are getting angel numbers, please, before you look them up, and there's so many different meanings to the different angel numbers, but before you look them up, please just stop and realize what you're doing. Who are you thinking about when you see the numbers, whether it's 1111, 1212, it could be on a receipt that you see it. You're going to see it in a weird place, not on the clock. Look, it's easy enough to train our brains to look at the clock, 555, 222, 333. That's just a thing that you're training your brain to do. But when you start seeing it in weird places, if you start seeing it on billboards and on car tags and on receipts, that's when you should be stopping and thinking about, what am I doing right now? Who am I thinking about? And that is going to give you a better indication of what the angel numbers are being sent to you for. But I think the most common one is 1111, and it's the most common because that's the first one you're going to see when you're first waking up. When you're first coming to a realization, you're going to start to see it. All right. And I think that you know that better days are coming. Better days are coming for you. And we have the labyrinth. You've been on a long journey, my friend. A long, long journey. Card number 14, 1 and 4 is 5. So you've been in a little bit of lack, and maybe you're looking to the universe for more, for answers, right? Maybe you're just waiting, because I feel like with card number 2, it feels like you know that there's a bunch of fun coming. And I want to say that card number 2 is also the number of the High Priestess. So I want to say that you've been quiet, or to yourself, or you've not really been saying anything or doing anything. Like it's like there's not a whole lot going on, but you're okay and content to be within the self. But I want to say that you're going to have a chance to get out of your head, get out of this quiet energy. I think it's time, because better days are coming for you. I know you keep hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come. The rain isn't permanent, and soon you'll be dancing in the sun. Okay, Taurus? Soon you'll be dancing in the sun. That's what he says. So we have the labyrinth, which is the journey. You might feel like a rat in a maze. I'm just saying, you might just be doing the same thing over and over and over again. We've got card number 15, and the journey has been hard. I want to say it's been tough up to here. And the labyrinth tells me that maybe you've been banging into walls. Do you know what I mean? Like you go this way and you're like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's not going to work. That relationship is gone. Oh, I'm going to go over here. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Like it feels like you've been on this very long journey of bumping into things. And it's time for you to get some relief from that. We have crystals, achievement. So it feels like with card number 9 here that you've been thinking about something for a very long time. And I feel like you're, oh, this is beautiful. Look, we've got achievement, healing, and love. So I feel like there is going to be an achievement in healing some sort of love. Now, for some of you, you could be healing your own heart because this is card number 8. So it is about the self, putting the hard work into healing your own heart. You could be doing that. But for some of you, like there is an achievement, like it feels like you have achieved healing your heart. You're ready to go. I want to say you're ready to do something new. You're ready for a new achievement. Oh, maybe tying the knot. There's a relationship coming. I like it. So healing the heart, that is the achievement. There is a relationship coming. I want to say, I know you've been hurting, waiting on a train that just won't come, like Dermot Kennedy says in his song. And I feel like it's been a very long journey. And it's been a long journey, which might be frustrating because I feel like, although 14 tells me you've been in a healing space, that it does feel like a little bit of lack because 1 and 4 is 5. And I feel like it's almost like these confirmations, these numbers that you're seeing, the angel numbers, are frustrating you because you're like, I see it. I see it, what's coming. And you know, at the very beginning of your journey of opening up to the universe or having realizations or becoming self-aware, you're going to see 1111 a lot. And then it's going to go into the 3-digit numbers, right? The 2s, the 3s, the 5s, you know, the 7s, whatever. But then it's going to get to be 4-digit numbers. So for some of you, you are seeing 4-digit numbers now. And that's an indication when it goes from the 3 to the 4-digit numbers that something is super close. So yes, go ahead and take a look on the internet. You know, you're going to find different meanings for all of those. They're kind of all the same, to be honest. I've done my own research. They're kind of all resonant with each other. But I feel like something is coming for you here. That's what it feels like. Let's get some tarot. Tell me about Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. What's coming up for Taurus? Tell me about Taurus, please. Thank you for cross-watching a Taurus. And Taurus, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. There is a link to Wizio, which is if you click on the video below here, it says more. If you click on more, you'll see a whole panel. The description panel will open, and you will see a link to Wizio and my email address. All right, here we go. We've got the 4 of Swords. It is about healing. And we just saw here, right, that there's a healing taking place. A healing of the heart is taking place. Healing of the heart is taking place right now. It's your heart. Number 8 is here. And I feel like it's been a long journey to this achievement of healing the heart. We've got card number 9, which is the Hermit energy. So I feel like you've spent a lot of time by yourself, alone, trying to heal the self. I feel like you have been in hermit mode, my friend. Tell me about the confirmation of the angel numbers, please. Tell me about Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. The Fool. So these, for some of you, these angel numbers that are coming up, the 3 and the 4-digit ones, are letting you know that there's a new chapter that's about to begin. And you've been on this really long journey. Like I feel like you've been on this journey of healing for a really long time, and that you've been fighting with the devil energy, which is doubt, which is pride. It's feeling like you are chained to something you can't get away from. It's like feeling attached, or you have an attachment, a negative attachment. I want to say that the journey is about over here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. So this journey has been lonely. You've been on this journey alone, Taurus, by yourself. And you know what? I'm just going to say there's no way that you can heal if you're going to include everybody in your healing. That's not what it's about. It's not about telling this one and telling that one about how healed you are. It's not about that. The person who's truly healing is alone, by themselves, in hermit mode, doing their thing, whatever it is that they are achieving. And that's usually where the healing takes place. Look, we have card number 13, which is the ending of something and the beginning of something new. So I feel like that your heartache is about to go away, and I feel like something new is about to come on the scene. We have loneliness here, or, feeling in lack. Maybe you've been having a hard time financially. Pentacles are about that. It's been hard in your pentacle world, regardless of what it is. Maybe the mortgage rates have gone crazy, or, rent has gotten really high. It's hard to buy groceries. I feel like this journey is not only a healing journey, but it's a journey of balance and getting balance in your pentacle world. And I think that's where you've been in lack for a long time, is in the pentacle world in general. Whether that's work or home, financially, take it as it resonates. It's been a long journey to get the balance here. Tell me what's coming up in the future, please. It's time to go on a new path, my friend. It's time you're at the crossroads of your life. I feel like this part of your healing journey is good. It's done. You're never done healing, ever. You're always going to find more shadow work. If you're looking for, if you're looking for what the explanation of shadow work, because we use a lot of buzzwords, right, as tarot readers. And if you don't know what shadow work is, I do have a video that's on 10 of Cups Tarot. If you go to my main page and you hit the search and look for the Lightworkers Chronicles, there is a video there on shadow work, if you don't know what that is. So I feel like you're at the crossroads of life here. You're at the crossroads. You're ready to make a decision about where to go next. It's time to expand, my friend. We have the 9 of Cups. I love it. You've realized that you can be happy on the journey alone. I love it. And you can be. It can be quite a fulfilling and happy journey alone. We don't need a +1. You could be happy with just your children or just your job. Maybe you don't have kids and you have pets and you love to be home with your pets. It's where, there's nothing better at the end of the day that when I finish work that I just curl up under a blanket with a hot cup of peppermint matcha and watch my favorite trash TV. It's the most happy place. It's my happy place. So I hope you are finding a happy place. I think you are, because we have the 10 of Cups here. I think your happy place is at home. I think that you've been healing while you've been by yourself. I think you've been alone at home. And I feel like you're at the crossroads. You're just waiting for what's next. And I think you're finally out of the labyrinth. I'm going to say that the darkest parts are over for you and you've gained a lot of strength. And the strength is really beautiful, because the strength is the knowing that you do have the strength, but that you don't wield it, right? It's holding back. It's like, I know how strong I am, and everybody's going to know it should they ask. But you're not the one who's going out on Facebook telling everybody how strong you are. You're going to keep it. If this is quiet strength, is what this is. We have the 8 of Swords. You spent a lot of time up in your head here, dealing with a lot of truths, a lot of internal truths, I feel. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles, sorry. Working really hard on yourself here. Working really hard on yourself, and a lot of truths coming to the surface, as it were. I feel that you spent a lot of time up in your head, probably by yourself, trying to figure out a lot of things. It's all, Taurus, made you very strong. I'm proud of you. Good job. Good job. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Let's talk about Taurus. Let's clarify the Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. I feel like this fun is coming because you've healed. You're ready for a new chapter. Tell me about the 4 of Wands and fun. We have the 3 of Pentacles. You're ready for a partnership. And this doesn't necessarily mean in love, because these are not cups. These are pentacles. You're ready for a new partnership. Maybe you're going to go volunteer. Maybe you are going to get in on a project at work, an extracurricular project. Or maybe you have a group of friends. Maybe a friend of a friend. I feel like you are looking at working on something, maybe showing people how good it is that you work. I feel like you're ready to do the most of the work, but you're ready to invite people to watch you. And we've got 3 pentacles. One person is doing all the work and the other 2 are watching, right? So I feel like you are willing to put the hard work in, and you are also willing to invite other people to do that with you. So it feels like a group thing, and I want to say that it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, what's this? We've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Four of Swords, and we have the Magician. I like it. So you know that you're the magician. You know that you can use whatever ace you have in your hand. You've got the Ace of Swords, Pentacles, Wands, and Cups, and you've chosen to use the Ace of Cups. So it feels like there's a loving partnership coming in here, a new one. A new loving partnership is coming in. The Four of Swords tells me it's coming in because you've done your job healing. It's miraculous. I really feel like it's really miraculous. Like you are the magician. And so I feel that we've got the Magician and the Four of Swords here, that you are someone who wants something, and whatever it is that you want, my friend, all you got to do is build it and they will come, right? Yeah. You just got to build it and they will come. And I feel like whatever it is that you're building or working on, the extracurricular activity, maybe you're deciding you're going to volunteer somewhere and help the homeless, be at a pet shelter, whatever it is. I feel that it's, first of all, you're going to love it. Second of all, I feel like you're calling in the Ace of Cups because you're the magician. You're manifesting love after the healing. I love it. So we've got the Fool, that is Aries. We've got the Magician, who is Aries as well. You might be dealing with an Aries possibly. We have number 14, which is the number of Temperance, which is Sagittarius. We have the number 15, which is the Devil. That is the number of Capricorn. We have number 2, which is the High Priestess, and that is Piscean energy. Take it as it resonates. We have the Strength here, which is Leo in the future. Tell me about the Fool, please, and these angel number confirmations. So it's telling you that something's coming, that you're going to be able to pick. You're going to have your pick of all the cups. I feel the Ace of Cups is here because the Seven of Cups is here. It's saying you have so many opportunities and options coming in, Taurus, that there's no way that you're not having this new beginning. I feel like it's overwhelming. I feel like you're frustrated. Like I said, you're frustrated with seeing all these numbers. You're like, I'm here. Tell me what's coming. But the Seven of Cups is here, right? So it is a bit of an illusion. It's like you can't really see it coming yet. You don't really know. Maybe you know now, but you didn't really know before that the Fool energy was here. So we have the Three of Wands. What's coming in is this new beginning. And it's going to be overwhelming. I think it's going to be overwhelmingly happy, like emotional. We have the Six of Cups. Look, I can't write it. Taurus, you're coming into this brand new beginning with somebody who feels like you've known them before. So it is new, the Ace of Cups, and it's the Six of Cups. So regardless, it's going to be someone that gives you an overwhelming feeling that you've met them before. And that's why you're getting all these angel numbers. I feel like you're very close to meeting some sort of a soulmate. Now, if you're the one that's sitting home, never goes to the grocery store, orders her groceries in, and don't go anywhere, do nothing, not married, not dating, that's not you, right? I'm not talking about you. If you're doing everything you possibly can to stay out of the public view, I'm not talking about you. But for those of you who are going about your life, doing your thing, minding your business, staying in your lane, I think that it's you that I'm talking about, that you're about to meet somebody, possibly at a restaurant, right? We have a receipt here. Maybe you go out for dinner with friends. We have a receipt here. So you're picking up a receipt somewhere. Maybe you're pumping gas. You know, it can be anywhere. But the Three of Wands, your ships that are coming in is somebody that you're very connected to immediately. Like you feel like a soul connection immediately with them. You've known them before. Tell me about the journey here, the journey of lack. I feel like you had to get over a lot of things. You know, I feel like it's almost like you've been wandering around the labyrinth for a while, bumping into things and wondering why you weren't making any progress. But I think what you didn't realize is every time you bumped into something, it turned you around and made you go back. And that is the lesson. The lesson is, if you can't go that way, find another way. That's what the Two of Wands is about. If you don't like the path you're on, switch up the path, right? We have the Six of Swords. Now you have movement. Now you have movement in the journey because you're out of the labyrinth. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I could be speaking to a single Taurus, but nonetheless, someone who possibly has started their own business, someone who is really taking care of themselves. Look, this is self-care. Look, she's got a bottle of wine, her favorite book, sitting out in the yard by herself. That is self-care. That's me sitting there with my peppermint tea on the sofa under a couple of blankets because I've turned the heat down way too low. My son will complain. Why is it so cold in here? Too bad, kid. I pay the bills. Anyways. And we have the Queen of Cups. You know what? I think you've grown. I think what you needed, Taurus, was to understand or learn the depth of love. Now, that's different for all of us. And sometimes we know the depth of love, a deep, deep loving. You have to love yourself first in order to know that love. And when you know that love about yourself and you love yourself so deeply, you stop entertaining people that just come along for a good time. You stop entertaining the Knight of Wands. You stop just taking any old invitation to do any old thing. You love yourself too much to put yourself in a situation where you must do all the healing again, because this is hard work. It's super hard work, Taurus. Look, you're cutting out anything that you don't need. That is the moon in Gemini, by the way, that's coming up in a couple of days. And we have the Scorpio energy here. It's like hanging by a thread. It's like you decided that you are shutting down, closing off, cutting away anything that is not for you. And that is the moon, the full moon in Gemini energy. You're reassessing life, reassessing what you don't need. It's time to move on from the Five of Pentacles. You're done being disconnected. But I feel like you are single, and I feel like you've gained a new love for yourself, a really deep love. And that's really the only way to be, right? As long as you can leave this earth with a depth of love for you and respect for the self. I feel like that's what you learned while you were wandering in the labyrinth. We have the Ace of Pentacles up against the Ten of Cups. I'm saying, because you choose to take another path, and the other path you're taking is, now, y'all, I am not reachable. You cannot reach me. I've got such a small group of people that actually have access to me that I feel like it is changing your life. The Ten of Cups, the happy place is your home. The happy place is you want to invite someone into the beautiful home that you've made. And I think that you've changed your life with the Ten of Cups because you've decided now to be flexible enough to bump up against the walls in the labyrinth and turn around and go the other way, to find another way around. And you don't get mad about it anymore. Look at that. The Ace of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I'm just saying. And there's the Death that comes up. It's a transformational energy. Look, and there's your soulmate. There's your partner. It's a transformational energy of realizing that once you hit a wall, Taurus, you can turn around and go the other way. You don't have to keep banging your head against the same wall. And for those of you, I'm talking about for those of you who can't let go of an energy back there, you're hoping they'll come back. You're hoping they'll try again. I feel like it's a wall you were banging your head on. I feel like something new is coming, and because you've healed and realized that you have this beautiful depth of love for you, that's when you call in the thing that matches the depth of love that you have for you. Look, I can't even. I can't even. Look at this. Yeah, we've got the King and the Queen of Cups, right? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. You could have that energy. You don't have to, because you could be a Taurus who acts like a water sign, right? And it's just energies. Look, for some of you, someone is coming back. What? I just keep pulling cards. So I pulled for those of you who are listening and not watching, first I pulled the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups, what was on the bottom of the deck was the Two of Cups, and it's in between, I've put it in between the King and the Queen of Cups. The King of Cups was on the bottom of the deck. That's the future energy for me. So I feel like what's around the corner here is somebody who is, who knows the depth of love exactly as you do, because the Two of Cups is here. Each of you has a cup, right? And then we have the Judgment card. Some of you are going to have to make a really big decision about the Empress, or if you are the Empress, you are going to have to make a really big decision. For some of you, there is someone who's coming back round, but I think you've grown. I don't think it's this person. I don't think it's the King of Cups that's coming back around. I think this is your new person. Although I do feel like there is still someone who's still in your energy. It could be a Leo. It could be an Aries. I feel like there's someone who's still in your energy here who's going to come back around to try again, but I think you're going with the new because you are the Empress finally. You finally learned the energy of the Queen of Cups, and that made you the Empress. You learned to love yourself. It's really beautiful, Taurus. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. All right. I'm going to let it go from here. Thank you so much for coming here and watching. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to go, but I'll be back because, as you know, I'm always back. I love you guys. Bye-bye.